Hey, it's the Nerdy Sports Fan. We're breaking down Week 2 games, and we are into the Cowboys at insert racist team name here that plays from Washington. So, yeah. Nobody expected Washington to be as good as they were last week. Against an Eagles team that, I don't know if it's coaching, I don't know if it's leadership, but somehow they just don't seem to put the pedal to the floor as hard as they should, at least at first. I mean, they came back and they won. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. But did anybody really think Washington should have scored as much as they did against this team? I didn't. So, yeah. Case Keenum knows how to play. All right? Is he a starter for fantasy? No. Is he a long-term starter in actual football? No. But he's not a chump either. All right? He's not going to lose you a lot of games. So this offense was stabilized. And much like what they had with Alex Smith, they were able to rely on their running game, rely on their defense, and yeah, they're going to be in games. With Geis going out with injury again, they had Adrian Peterson as a healthy scratch? Really? The guy that got you 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns last season, behind a running back that's injury prone? You healthy scratched Adrian Peterson. That makes no sense. So yeah, the Cowboys' defense is good, but they're built as pass rushers. So Adrian Peterson should be a play this week. Chris Thompson should be a play this week. Monitor this game, monitor practices, see who's getting the bulk of the load as running back 1 in practice, but my bet is Adrian Peterson being a flex play and Thompson being a flex play as well in this game. Thompson got a lot of receptions, and if they're going to play from behind, which they will a lot this season, your pass-catching running back gets boosted in value. So, especially in PPR leagues, he might be a running back too. But yeah, Chris Thompson's a very good option. He's the safest option. Adrian Peterson is only just barely a flex, and more in standard scoring leagues because he definitely doesn't get receptions at all. If you're in a PPR league, don't think about Adrian Peterson right now. What I want to talk about is Scary Terry. Yeah. Rookie wide receiver got himself 100-plus receiving yards and a touchdown. I picked him up on the waiver wire. You should too. They're going to play from behind a lot. Garbage time, touchdowns, and yards matter in fantasy football. This guy is going to be a wide receiver 3 to a flex play most of the season. Pick him up. Okay? Not a lot of people have him out there. I think when I picked him up, only 7% of leagues had him on their roster. So get him. He's actually going to be a good play, at least as a backup wide receiver for you, the entire season. So that's some good depth option. But him and Thompson are really the ones that I want to talk about here because they're going to play from behind a lot, and Case Keenum knows how to throw the ball. So those guys are going to have good fantasy value. The Cowboys are only given 7 points in this game. Well, sorry. They are only 7-point favorites in this game. That's not enough. Bet the Cowboys. Because this Cowboys team is scary good. And Zeke only had a few days worth of practice before the last game. So he's going to be better this week. He's going to be better every week until about week 4 or 5 when his conditioning is about where it should be. Okay? A month of football is what he's going to need to get his conditioning up to the level of what the other players are at. So, start Amari Cooper because he's lights out. Start Gallup. Gallup should be in your lineup. He is a wide receiver 3 flex right now. That could boost. Okay? This offense is great right now. Dak Prescott is lights out. Start Dak Prescott. Okay? This offense is going to murder Washington. Murder them. If you don't have Gallup in your lineup right now, get him. He's actually still available in something like 25-30% of leagues. I don't understand why. And yeah, Scary Terry over for Washington. Pick him up too, because he's only in like 10% of leagues right now. And both guys have proven to be wide receiver 3 flex plays, and that's only going to get better as the season goes on. So, bet the Cowboys beating the spread. Put every Cowboy player you can think about in your lineup because they're going to demolish Washington. Put Washington receivers in your lineup because they're going to need a lot of throwing the ball to catch up in garbage time. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and hit up the rest of the videos to see what else we've got going on in Week 2 of the NFL season.